Some fresh snow up there. Good morning. It's the 20th of September. Climbing out of my campsite and enjoying the glow on the clouds up above. A little below freezing. I always like the way snow, a light snow, when it's wafting in on a gentle breeze, coats one side, rocks, leaves, even the trail. And it just highlights everything. I mean, this is just a dusting of snow. But yet, you can see the trail because it's all highlighted in that snow. Very delightful. Ooh, there's more snow up there. Yeah, that looks like a solid snowfield. I don't know that that's from last night. Maybe I'll get a chance to see. Trail's right there at the bottom. Sort of in this very strange area here. And it goes up this canyon. There's another one off to my left, a lot like it. It's a very strange formation. I'm not sure where the water goes, other than down. Where down is from here, it's kind of hard to tell. I'm in the Dearborn Creek Valley, the valley bottom. As you can see, I'm now wearing my t-shirt. I think since the last clip I made, I had a fairly significant snowstorm, but the sun is now out. I think the bad weather for the past couple days has run its course, and it's supposed to be 10-15 degrees warmer, very low probability of rain for the rest of the extended forecast. So that's all good, and I'm wearing my t-shirt. I just stopped had a little light lunch, aired out my tent. My tent still had ice on it this morning all the way till noon. But I was able to air that out, and sleeping bag too. That's all good. I had to do some pretty significant thinking and map study here. When I last resupplied at the High Divide Outfitters, I just forgot to buy an extra breakfast. So I've been splitting my breakfast rations. So I have a half ration for tomorrow morning. I have one dinner for tonight. I don't have much in the way of lunches and snacks left. A little bit, you know, like a half a dozen bars, maybe, something like that. And because of the fact that I haven't made the mileage past 3 days that I had hoped, I probably will not get to benchmark trailhead until realistically 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. And I have no dinner. I have no breakfast the next morning. So if I can't get a hitch out at 6 p.m. from an end of the road trailhead, well, I'm just going to be hungry a lot. So I may be able to take an alternate route here. It's ultimately going to be longer, but I may be able to get to that road maybe as early as noon tomorrow. So I could have dinner tonight, half ration of grits tomorrow morning, and be out of food noonish tomorrow. We'll see. I'm pretty much decided to do that, but I won't have to change paths at all for another, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 miles, something like that. Of course, it didn't help matters that I missed a trail turn, so I've added, I don't know, mile and a half bonus mileage, taking the wrong trail to cross the Dearborn than where I should have crossed it. And I could have crossed it there and sort of bushwhacked, but I just thought, I don't know, the far side looks all cliffy and I have no idea what the trail, if it exists, is like on the other side. So I'm just gonna go back to where I made the mistake and right the wrong. Okay, moving on. Very different scene at first thing this morning, even midday when I was getting snowed on pretty hard. When I get into town, I'm going to have to check the extended forecast, but what I see so far looks pretty favorable. I can't even see in the gorge off to the left. Can't see the bottom there. Had no idea this was here. Things you find when you're off trail. This is Smith Creek. That looks like a great place to go swimming, at least when it's warm. There are like some caves, natural arches forming there. Bizarre. Beautiful. I know this won't come out. Full moon has been rising. I think my camera's trying to focus here. Behind me, I could see the moon rising on the far side of the valley. That is, it lighting up the far side of the valley. And then the moon rose. And the moon doesn't sort of rise straight up. It comes out at, well, an angle. Comes up at an angle in the east and sets in the west. And as it did that, just in the horizon here on that side of the valley. It was just dancing along the ridge, so that first one tree was backlit, and then another tree, and then another tree, and then another tree, and I could see it move east to west, sort of dancing right on the ridge. You can't see any of this. It's just a blob, I know. But I experienced it, and it was magical.